If you're looking to make the most out of your life and you are under the age of 21, then this video just might help you out. It also can help you out if you are over the age of 21, like myself, because these are 9 things that I have learned that could have improved my 20s had I known them prior to. Hi guys, I'm Sky and welcome back to the channel. Let's dive right into this topic. Number 1, learn a skill and pursue entrepreneurship if it's something that you desire. Everyone should learn a skill. This skill can bring in so much money for you. It can be a side hustle, it can turn into a business, and it can also help you move out of your parents' house. And I wouldn't be me if I didn't tell you that it's best to learn that skill before you move out of your parents' house, because you can start making money from that skill and then move out when you are close to the expert level. Once you're close to that expert level, you can charge expert level prices, which then can become a career for you, or something that you do on the side alongside your career, or it could be something you do while you're in college. The skill can be something like graphic design, website design, cutting hair, doing people's taxes, doing credit repair, whatever that skill is. It can even be painting, some type of artistic based skill where you can still get paid to do that skill or service for someone, or people pay you just because you are talented and they enjoy watching you or receiving what you have created from that skill. Number 2, treat life like someone is always watching. And if you make that someone God or a very high figure in your religious belief, then even better. While we're young, we make a lot of mistakes. A lot of it has to do with the fact that we are not intentional about our actions. So if you treat life like someone is always watching, then you will represent yourself a lot better. It will stop you from making as many stupid or dumb mistakes as the average young person, and you will leave more lasting first impressions that benefit you in the long haul. And this is even more important for people who want to have a personal brand. If you want to be actor or an entrepreneur or a motivational speaker or an athlete, you definitely want to have a decent reputation, a good reputation, and a great reputation if you can. So always remember that someone is watching, and even when no one is watching, God is watching. So be more intentional and conscious of the things that you do and how you move and how you affect people and how you represent yourself. How many times did I say and how? And that leads me into number 3, which I know a lot of people won't even mention, but that is to learn people's names. If you can learn people's names, and I mean your waiter, the person at the front desk at your college dorm, people that you meet at networking events, recruiters, the people you work with, even if you're an independent contractor like myself, the cashier who always checks you out at the grocery store, if you learn people's names and you say their names back to them when they greet you, they will just feel good. It will be a better interaction because it feels more personal when someone knows and remembers your name. Imagine you're walking down the street and someone calls your name. You're going to turn around thinking that it's someone that knows you. So remember people's names and write them down if you're not good at that, because I'm not great at it, but I do write it down. And the more you repeat someone's name, I feel like the better you'll get at this. So practice it, try it out, and let me know how it works out for you. Number 4, stretch daily. The older you get, and even if you go to a gym, a lot of y'all go to the gym and y'all don't stretch, y'all don't do any yoga, you're not mobile in a lot of other areas. Mobility is very important for a lot of things, and that is a reason why if you go to Japan, you will see the elders collectively gather at the park to stretch for mobility. Before I reach 30, I have a goal to do yoga every single day because I feel the changes in my body. So if you take any advice that I give you today, it is to please stretch daily. Your mobility matters and your body will change. It will change. It will change regardless of what you do. It will change no matter how healthy you are, whatever protein shake you're taking. If you ain't stretching daily, you're going to feel it the older you get. So stretch daily. Number 5, and this one is something I'm still working on, it is to hit rock bottom fast. And I won't speak on this one too long because I'm not a therapist, so I do want to tread lightly with this one. I'm basically saying that don't stay stuck too long. Don't be complacent where you are unhappy. If you are unhappy, start to figure out the steps that it's going to take for you to reach that level of happiness, to just have balance in your life, okay? If you can afford to get a therapist, if you're still on your parents' insurance, Get that help early so you're not continuing to fall and fall and fall. And good luck on that one as well, because it's not easy, but the faster you catch yourself falling, the faster you will be able to get back up. Number 6, if you can't afford 3, you can't afford it. And if you try to get an apartment, they'll tell you that a lot of times, depending on where you live, they want you to make 3 times the rent. Stop going to the mall and just spending your money because you're young and you need something to do. Save that money up. If you can't afford 3 of them, save up until you can afford 3 and go buy it later. And honestly, I love when people talk about how they don't purchase something until they see it a second or a third time, because that's how they know it was meant for them to have it. When you impulse buy, you typically start to overspend. That's why they tell you don't go to the grocery store while you're hungry, because you're going to spend more money. So if you do what I said in number 1, and that's having a skill that makes you some money, or you start a little business, you start bringing some income in, then save that income. When you see something you like, buy it the second or the third time. And if you can't afford to buy 3, you can't afford the item. That's just what it is. And this has helped me on my spending a lot. It has helped me stop shopping, because I know if I can't afford to buy 3 of these things, then it is not a great purchase for me. The sooner you become disciplined with your money and with your spending, the better your life will be. And that leads me into number 7, which is start investing your money early. And investing your money doesn't just mean the stock market. It doesn't just mean cryptocurrency. And it doesn't just mean go out there and be like the 19-year-olds on YouTube and TikTok who are buying rental properties. Making an investment could be investing into yourself. It could be reading more books, learning personal development. It could be investing into your skill or into your business or into your side hustle. Maybe you start a vending machine business. Maybe you start a lemonade company. When you invest your money, you're basically setting that money up to make more money. And I have a little story for you. When I graduated college in 2016, my father gave me the money to purchase Bitcoin. I used that money on something else. Had I purchased Bitcoin at that time, I would be pretty good right now, and I wouldn't be living in my mother's house, that's for sure. So make sure you start investing early and don't pull your money out too soon unless you do need it. But again, if you start saving for a rainy day, then you won't have to pull out your investments early. Number 8, and this is for those of you that go out, do not become a regular at the wrong places. And a regular at the wrong places could be the club, the bar, the girls' dorm room when you are a male, the male's dorm room when you are a girl. You do not want to be known at the wrong places. And I'm not saying don't go to any of those places. I'm just saying that it's good to go out to celebrate things. It's good to go out and have some fun for birthdays, events, celebrations, holidays, and like major functions like concerts and things of that nature. So sorry if I offend some of you all with that, but don't be a club or a bar regular. And if you've already become one, find a new club or find a new bar. Number 9, if you can, don't move out of your parents' house or your guardian angel's house until you have 6 months saved up and a plan with your parents. Now, I'm sorry if you do not have parents. I am taking that into consideration because not everyone has the best situation. But if you can, whoever you're living with while you are a minor, start thinking ahead. Let's say 6 months prior to the date that you want to move. Start saving up for the new expenses that you are about to have, because adulting, it's ghetto. It is ghetto. The expenses be expensing. And if you move out of your parents' house, especially if they're giving you a discount or if they're not charging you at all, you're going to be paying premium prices. In this day and age, you pay premium prices even if you live in the ghetto, because adulting is the ghetto. And if you have to move out for whatever reason, then try to look, but be safe though, okay? Be safe. Find good roommates. If you're young, you can start going to networking events on campus. If you're in college, or networking events in your local area, look on Eventbrite. They have events for kids, teenagers, and young adults that just may help you find the right people to be around. You want to have a tribe of people that can help you in a time of need. And if you have to move out immediately, I would consider that a time of need. Even your church may be able to help assist you finding the right living scenario where you don't have to spend a ton of money just to have a roof over your head. So the last thing I do want to share with you is that you do not have forever, and the people around you do not have forever. So make sure you're spending time with your loved ones. I know because of the pandemic, a lot of us aren't spending as much time at home and with family as we should, but it's very important that we do not take life for granted, and we're building memories and we are making time and scheduling time to see each other and love each other. And it takes a village to raise a child. One of my favorite African proverbs is, if you want to go fast, go alone. If you want to go far, go together. So thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next video. Make sure you give me a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel if this video helped you out any, or if it made you laugh. I'm Sky, and that's a wrap on today's video. Peace. And that leads me into although I look probably 21, I'm actually not. Close to 30. Very, very close to 30. I'm actually born in, let's see if you guys can see that.